Hi there, this is Kevin Stewart Builds 250. I'm Kev, and this is stage 31 of issue 10 of Build the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. So quite a bit to do in this stage. It looks like we're fitting obviously that rear axle and stuff to the rear of the model. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at the parts and let's get into the build for stage 31. So parts laid out here for stage 31. Yeah, there's some really nice parts here. There's nice metal leaf springs, metal brackets and everything. Loads of different screws. So I've checked them all off on the inventory. They're all there. So yeah, we need to get into the build. So let's get into the build for stage 31. Okay, so bringing over the leaf spring. Okay. Just getting it how it kind of shows in the picture in the instructions, and the first shackle is going to be going on. First shackle's labelled 31A, looks like that. Just going to be going into that side, so with the leaf spring kind of bending away from you. I'm just going to be fitting that in there with some LM screws. Okay, so first shackle fitted, obviously it needs to move. LM screws in, and then turn it round, and it's the two parts now. So we're going to be going in one from each side, and just one large PM screw going all the way through, from one side to the other. Okay, so that's now fitted. Yeah, it is marked LO, and I think L. LI. So you get LO and LI, so you've obviously got left outer and left inner. So just make sure you're getting those the right way around, I guess. And then drive that PM screw, that long PM screw through, and that touches in. Okay, so we're bringing over the rear axle from stage 30, and we're going to be fitting the leaf spring to that. So just having it how it kind of shows in the picture, and placing that on there. That's got a locating spigot. Mine doesn't seem to want to fit. Make sure you're getting the right way around, that's why. Yeah, make sure you're getting the right way around, because I was trying to put that on the wrong way around. So it looks like it's quite well designed, because you can't put it on the wrong way around. Okay. So with the connected one, the first one you connected that way towards the differential housing. That goes on like that, and then that is attached. You put the bracket on, and you've got the securing clamp. Obviously it's got the pegs all the way around. And attaching that with a NM screw. Yep, so it's on nice and tight. Quite a nice detailed part. Okay, so just before I bring the car over, I'm going to assemble the shock absorber. Okay, so just going to be putting the spring into the shock absorber mount housing, and then this goes in here. There is a hole on one side. Fitting that and fitting a BM screw. So you're going to have to hold it in whilst you're try to screw him. Okay, shock absorber. So we're now going to have to bring the car over and assemble that. Put it all onto the car. Okay, so we've got the shock absorber, first part, shock absorber. Just looking where that needs to fit. I think it's quite difficult, but quite difficult to identify. I think it's going to be going in like that. Yeah, it's got a little cutout there. Yeah, so that's going to be going in like that. So it's got a little cutout. And that's going to be fitted in with a QM screw, but from the top. I think it's going to be one of those other ones which is slightly, well, very fiddly. Just trying to make sure. That's this side. Sorry, this side. It's in that way, and with that facing that way. Yeah, okay. It's just going to be going in there, and QM screw from the other side. Okay, just checking. Yeah, I think that's moved slightly anyway. Okay. Touched. Bringing over the rear axle. Just turn this around. I like to have the picture basically, or the model, the same way as the picture in the instructions. Okay, and this is going to be going on place the leaf spring in the rear with the rear axle attached so that the front shackle 31 fits the screw hole in the middle. Okay, so there's a screw hole there that's going to be fitting into. It does mention something about this shock absorber strut. Okay, so I think that shock absorber strut's going to have to go through that. Lots of turning this model over and all the time, which is very annoying. RM strut. So I'm trying to hold this all in whilst turning this over. Holding on, I'm holding on to the, obviously the prop shaft, and we're going to be fitting, I don't think it's, no, unidirectional, and these are just push fit, so through the transmission tunnel. There's obviously some pipes in there, one end into the gearbox, and the other end into the diff. That's quite tough. Okay, here it goes. Okay, prop shaft fitted. And that's going to go into the shock absorber with a CM screw. And one of the long PM screws is going to go through the other bracket with a leaf spring, trying to avoid the exhaust pipe, it's going to get in the way massively. Okay, so bending that exhaust pipe out of the way was pretty much a must on that one. Get that long PM screw through. This is a turn over again. Just going to tighten up that screw, the Shackle. It's an IP screw for the last bracket on the exhaust pipe. And then just in here is going to be a bracket that we got in issue 28, stage 28. And just the bracket we got in stage 28, and that's going to go over the exhaust pipe. You fit it in with a BM screw. There we go. I'll attach it to the right one first. I'm working all the time on this one, obviously. And that's it for stage 31. Rear axle on, starting to go on, and finishing off on the mounting of the exhaust. Okay, so that was stage 31. Really nice detailed parts there, heavy metal parts. Moving that around though, turning that up and down, all over and putting it the right way up all the time. Yeah, I'm just very wary of a lot of detail on that I don't want to break. So yeah, turning it over all the time is going to be, I'm just taking my time and being careful with it. Well, a good start to the issue 10 subscribers pack. Looks like it's going to be a good one. A lot of detail to this chassis. Now I got three more stages, obviously, of this subscribers pack to go. Okay, so for the next few weeks we're getting the other 3 stages built and on the channel, so keep an eye out for them. And if you like the progression of this model or any of the other models on the channel, then please consider subscribing. And if you want to be notified anytime that a video goes live, please remember to click the bell. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Hope to catch you again on the channel soon. Take care and ta-ra for now.